Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, cottagers. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Sunday. I hope everything is going well by you. Welcome in, AWOL. Welcome, welcome. So today we are working our way through more of my backlog in Monster Hunter World. I have a bunch of missions that I just side optional missions that I never got to. And since we're waiting for Title Update 2 in Monster Hunter Wilds, I figure it's a perfect time to go back and do some fun world content. Also because not everyone's computers can run Wilds smoothly. So that's what we're going to be up to today. Listening to some nice chill lo-fi beats, hunting some monsters with my charge blade and my trusty Pukei-Pukei Palico that we got our layered armor for. So yeah, that's on the docket today. I think the festival that we had running before is finished, so sadly the gathering hub won't be all dressed up like it was, but yeah, that'll be what we're doing. So let me go ahead and swap screens. And I did do a little bit of checking ahead of time to make sure that everything should be the correct level. The idea is you should be able to hear a little bit. You should be able to hear my weapon sounds a little bit, but it should be kind of nice and in the background to the music. Also, I think my Steamworks is full, so I might just do this really fast. Oh no, it's not. They lied to me. I thought they said it was full. Alright, let me go ahead and munch, and then I will... Actually, let's go in the Gathering Hub, just in case. And then we'll start some cool quests. But Gathering Hub will be normal at this juncture. Alright, Pickles is in my lap, she's chilling. Having a nice cozy time. Alright. Let's see, I'm just gonna do the basic stuff. Nice. Delicious. Looks great. Hello, welcome in, Yura. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday. Alright, let me see. What do I got? I did some of the carry quests. So those should be done, and those should be out of the way for some of the low rank stuff. We're still going to be in the high rank area. Oh wait, are these optional? Did I complete all these? Are we sure? I didn't think all these were completed, but maybe they were. Whoa. Some of these though, I think it's when they're blue completed, they're not really completed. There's just extra quests I haven't uncovered, so there's that. I'm also not sure if there's a way for me to see the events if I've done them before. I'm not sure. Also, special assignment. Oh yeah, this is the Witcher collab. It's blue. There are some of them are hidden quests. Yeah, that's what my husband was saying too. Okay, let me look at my master rank stuff. What do we got? See, I don't want to do the capture quests. But I'm kind of scared that I'm still too trash to handle master rank super effectively. So maybe I'll do some of the high rank events. Let's see. I don't know some of these. Special ticket and increased material rewards. A royal pain. Hunt all target monsters. Our client is the former imperial princess. I wouldn't mind going home, but I hate all the royal hubbub that goes with it. Fiver, remind me why I joined the 5th. Special ticket and increased rare material reward. Alright, we'll warm up with this one. We'll warm up with this one. Alright. Well. Depart now. I don't know why I didn't just have depart now as an option. Strange. Strange, strange. What do you think, Pick? Uh-oh. Getting dropped off. Oh, hello. Rathian. Don't mind me. Just, you know. Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought I dodged that. She barrels me over. Good morning, Raz. Hope the hunting is going well. Hello, Perky. Good morning. Also, Risa, thank you so much for the Risa. Thank you, thank you. Excuse me, ma'am, but right now, possum hug. Thank you for the possum hug. Up to 20 now. Oh, nice. Almost 2 years, right? I'm still poisoned, but you know. I'm chilling. My god. I really do need earplugs. I really do be needing the earplugs. Okay, that one's done. Is the game super loud for you? Is it loud for you guys? Is it super loud? If it's super loud, I can turn it down. I can turn it down. It's pretty quiet. Okay, so the game should be quiet. That's the point. You should just be able to faintly hear me hitting the monster and mainly hear the music. That's the point. For once, that's actually the intended thing. Oh no, the earplugs is a thing so that when the monster roars, it doesn't interrupt your moves. The game is not too loud for me. The game is normal game volume for me, I promise. Okay. Also tail is over here. Perfect, and then let me just do. I think, do I have? No, I don't. Okay. Oh, in-game earplugs. Yes, exactly. In-game earplugs. Yeah, and this is my cat. This is my Palico. All right. Now we gotta go find Pink Rathian. We gotta go see where she's at. She's one of my fave monsters in this game. I really like Pink Rathian. I think she's a fun one to fight. Oh yeah, so... I haven't been using the Clutch Claw. I think I forgot that Clutch Claws exist. I can come join if you want. You guys are always welcome to come join. It is totally... Oh, is she here? Oh, there she is. Hello. Yeah, when I'm, oops, I meant to roll through that, but that's okay. If I'm playing, you are always welcome to join me. If I didn't want to have anyone in my quests, I would hunt at a different time when I'm not streaming, but I never need anyone's help, I guess is the best way I can put it. So, you don't have to feel pressured, like, oh my god, Raz is struggling. I'm chilling. So if you want to hunt, you are welcome to hunt. If you don't feel like hunting, and you feel like just, listening to music and chatting about monsters and hanging out, you are welcome to do that. There's never any pressure to join or not join. It's up to you guys. Session ID should be pinned at the top. It should be pinned at the top of the chat. So, should be there for you if you want it. Oopsie. Oh, the little noise I made when she came for me there. Girly pop do be aggressing though. Okay. Thank you, Palico. I was like, I'm getting a little low. I ain't gonna lie. I was watching my poison and being like, ho hum. Alright, we're getting all of our stuff. We didn't do the tail cut this time, but that's okay. That's okay. Alright, good. I miss climbing on top of the mons though. Not as fun to just phase through them. Not as fun. That's for sure. Alright. We look great though. We look great. Alright, let me take all these. I'm gonna see, I don't know if events have like any kind of indicator to show that we've done them before. Because I've definitely just done some event quests before, but usually for like specific materials that I was needing to grind since I joined World so late in the game. Let's see. Hello, ma'am. Post a new quest. Let me see. Does it have an indicator? No, it kind of looks identical, which is kind of a shame. Well, in that case, maybe we will go to Master Rank. Maybe we will go. Also, are there any investigations? Oh, I had an Anjanath? Why was I doing this? I don't know. Anjanath, etc. I don't know why I picked that one. World events have no such indicator. That is so sad. Also, welcome in so quick. Welcome in. It's kind of lame. Because then it's like, I wish I knew because I could go through them. But I guess I'll have to make my own spreadsheet or something to know what I have and haven't done. Alright. I think we're gonna skip capture quests for now. So let me post this one. We'll do north. Well, actually it's Anjanath. Maybe Maybe we'll do southwest. Alright, let me munch. That is posted. Okay, eat. Nice. Also, I always forget eating between every quest. Man, am I glad they got rid of that. Am I glad they got rid of that in Wilds, because it's kind of annoying to have to do it over and over and over again. Alright, let's go. Let's go with this crew. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love all of our chefs in these games, but it do be kind of a lot. Track the monster, let's go. I also don't know why I keep starting out with like the capture net. Out. Don't know what that's about. Alright. On Janeth. I should probably pick up, you know, some stuff. Also, who is Ollie? Oh, there you are. Hello. Oh, point shot. Oops, my B. That's not where I wanted that friend to go. Okay, well, a failure. He's dead now. He was my cat. Oh, okay. I was like, who's that? Who's Polly? No! Anjanath. I'm sorry. I meant to hit you into the wall, okay? It was gonna be a lot less awkward. I promise. It was gonna be less awkward. Excuse me. Oh my god, sir. We're running? Also, Lore, welcome in! Well, well, well. Look who it is. Look who it is. Oh. Oh, I forgot he could do that. Forgot that was a thing in his repertoire. Whoop. Oh my, I love his jump is kind of great though. Like I can kind of get behind the jump. Okay. Oopsie, that was my done getting clowned on my bad Valve games. Now it's time to clown on monsters. Sounds perfect. Sounds perfect. Time for me to run back. Also, do I not have any rations or anything? Guess I don't. Guess I don't. Don't mind me, Toby. Excuse me. Pardon me, sir. Also, I guess I have to sharpen my weapon. Forgot that that's a thing. Forgot. Do-do-do-do, welcome in, Mary. I was kind of sick, though. Actually, do I have any? Maybe if I have a max potion. I don't know what is in my pockets. A lot of trash. I guess I didn't take any of the stuff I was supposed to take. Alright, well, you know. Well, you know. We're having a turf battle? Maybe. Now we're turfing it out? Oh my god, okay. Oh my god, all of the roaring, I even have some... I have some earplugs over here. Oh my god. He's limping away. Hello? Nice. Excellent. I actually didn't mean to use that. Whoopsie. Doo-doo. Oh, and I'm on fire. Oh my god. Put me in the water. Where's this man? Where's he going? Oh my god, he's on the mushroom? Excuse me? Get off that mushroom, sir. I can't believe he could get up there. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know he's a big boy. I didn't think he could balance on the mushroom. No! Oh, his tail has big range. Oh my god, he's going back. Viper Toby. No, he's like, I'm running. Oh, okay. He's actually, Viper Toby is ready to kill. Oh, they're going separate ways. Okay. I thought he was pursuing. I was like, oh my god, Viper Toby is mad. He is not happy. Hello. Actually, I should have sharpened, but oh well. Actually, if I could not poison myself, that would be great. Okay, we got the tail cut. My unsharpened weapon is doing basically nothing. Don't mind me. Oh my god, Vespoid, no! Get away from me. Oh, I didn't mean to poison myself there. Alright, nice. Oh my god, Toby, he's here. He's like, this is my time. He's on the ground, my rival. We're spending a lot of energy roaring, my friends. Oh my god! What? What? You got me again. So dumb. Alright, well I guess my health bar is at nothing. Can eat again now? I guess I will. Even though he's like almost dead. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Do. Can't believe I got knocked by that. Okay, well this is where the tail is. I guess I'll carve the tail. Do. West Boyd. Leave me alone. Thank you. Leave me be. Oh my god, we're still here? I can't even see my model. Alright, alright. The slide is pretty fun. I ain't gonna lie. The slide's a good time. Oh my god. He did his big jump. Bro, please. I'm so used to like the range and movement you get in Wilds. Oh my god. I will say it is annoying. The monsters in World run so much more often. It's kind of obnoxious. Like, bro, please. Please. Get spoiled by Wilds where dudes move like when they're not doing so hot, but oh my god, I can't believe he can fit through this, by the way. This man... This seems like a tight squeeze. I feel like as an animal you don't generally want to be in such tiny spaces. Oh, nice. Alright. Finally. Sorry about my 2 carts, that was so lame. So lame. That was like the warm-up though. That's fine. I might have to fill my pockets too with I might have to like put more stuff in my bags. Janeth getting his steps in that hunt, right? Like, excuse me, sir. Do we have to run back and forth and back and forth and back and forth the whole way? Cozy hunting? I think it's cozy. Welcome in, Urania. Happy Sunday. Hope everyone's having a good day. It's also a little lame that you can't like skip the timer in here. That is that's another like quality of life thing that's super nice and wild. So you can just be like, okay, we're done. We got our stuff. Well, let's move on. We'll go to the next hunt. We'll make our way. Day's pretty chill so far. I woke up at 6 a.m. Ooh. Were you happy about that 6 a.m. or sad about that 6 a.m.? Because Pickles woke me up at about 5:30 and I was not the most excited about that. I was not the most happy about that. Alright, let me go to my box. I need to like refill. I don't know, I have a bunch of trash in there, I think. In my pockets. Okay. Item box. Yeah, like where are... Also, do I have some kind of like, yeah, like rations? Let's do some well done steaks in there. I'll have to make more at some point. The rest of these seem okay. Woke up at 6 due to causes unknown. Very spooky. That is very spooky. Scare me. Scare me. Work has gotten me in that rhythm. I wake up at 5 for work. I get you, I get you. I mean, it's probably best for your sleep schedule not to drastically change it too much, but then you get to like be up and about at 6 and then, then you get like, you got a whole lot of daytime to do stuff. Let's do a Rathian. Let's do a Rathian here. I feel bad shifting mine by like 1 hour on the weekend. Welcome in, Snowy. I mean, don't feel bad if it like, if you're having a good time and you want the rest, please do. But, it is probably better for your sleep schedule if you're not, changing it too much. I'm usually up at 5, awake, was up at 2:30. 2:30 seems very early. Yeah, 2:30 is diabolical. That's like when I'm going to bed. I usually go to bed somewhere between 12:30 and 2. And I usually wake up at 8:30 most days. Because I don't have to be at work until 9:30. Alright, stand by for departure. Alright, let's go. Also, Opie says hi. She'll be swinging by after church if we're still hunting. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, by all means. We'll be hunting until 2 p.m. Eastern, so if she's back by then, great. If not, no big deal. Rathian. Hello, ma'am? Hello, ma'am? Took me a long time to get that joke too. I actually only just got it. I was like, what? I was like, I'm just not gonna comment on that. Mary knows things that I don't, clearly. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Great. I think I hit that. Poison myself with a 2. The instant karma. The instant karma. Do 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 do. Nice. I can't even see. Where's my dude? What am I doing? No! I knew that was gonna happen. This is how I know Raz's base. She used a Charge Blade. I love Charge Blade. It feels identical to the WoW spec that I played, so it's really just because it's very familiar. The vibe is the same. I really ought to really. What? WoW spec? Ret Paladin? Actually, Unholy DK. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I need to heal. Where are my potions? Put that away. Put that away. Do. Oh my god. What if I didn't get hit by stuff? What if that? Also, I guess I gotta sharpen. I'm in green. Based Unholy DK is good. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. Okay. I'm dizzy. Oh my god, ma'am. Classic Unholy DK is retail. Yeah, they changed a lot. I mean, my favorite era of Unholy DK was actually in Mists of Pandaria. I had like a 26 button rotation and it was my favorite thing in the world, and then they like simplified it and I didn't like that. I liked my complex spec. I think it made it more fun. I think it was more fun that way. So once we made things too easy, I was like, yeah, this actually isn't the joy. I play the spec because it's silly in how complex it can get. Mine was Kata. Kata was fun too. I played a lot more PvP in Kata. I did a lot more raiding in Mop. But Wrath was so fun. I loved going and doing Wrath raids. Oh my god. Okay. The fun. I get hit by everything. That's why my build in Wilds is like a Counter-Strike build, because I just take so many hits. Good players out here not getting hit, but that ain't me. That ain't me. They're wanting to make the game even easier. Oh, yeah, I don't know about that. I feel like, I mean, I haven't played WoW in years now. I don't feel like giving Blizzard any more of my money at this point. I kind of feel like they're an awful company, so I'm good without doing that, but that's a personal thing. I never judge anyone else for doing it. I feel like I had some people, I think, that said that they enjoyed, I don't know, the Dragon expansion? I don't know what that was called. But, yeah, it's just, I think they've had a bit of an identity crisis for a while. I think they just, I don't know. They can't really figure out who they want to appeal to. I also really didn't like the era where, like, Ian Hazzikostas was telling players that, like, they just weren't playing the game right, and I was like, sir, don't really feel like that's not alienating your player base. So it was just it was a weird move. She's like, I'm done with you guys. Fair enough, girl. Okay, we're is us. Oh, what are you guys doing? Having a little afternoth party over here? Oh, Diablos. Wow, sure ain't what it was in 04. Yeah, that's true. That is definitely true. Alright. My god. Rathian, please. No! I gotta drink something. Excuse me. But yeah, WoW's just real different right now, so. Also, a lot of their, I feel like the minute that they decided that you could pay money for gold, it was over. In a lot of ways. Also, them bringing like TCG mounts and stuff back as like paid cash shop items or whatever the heck, that, I don't know. As someone who had TCG pets and stuff, it was kind of part of the fun. Anyway, probably enough about WoW. The less we think about WoW, I think the happier we will all be. None of them have been cash shop items, all of them have been free. Well, I still think that's lame, but I guess that's marginally better. I just don't get that. But yeah, being able to pay money for gold was like, well, that's it. That's it. Yeah, let's get really toxic and talk about Eve, my old flame. No. I saw an ad for Eve the other day, and I was like, what year is it? I had a moment of being like, whoa. I was like, I didn't know Eve wanted other players, I guess. I thought Eve was just doing its Eve thing. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I mean, MMOs in general, like, I feel like the age of MMOs is probably kind of over. I don't feel like I hear anything positive about MMOs much these days. I always forget how absolutely cheese heavy bowgun is in this game until I play it. MMOs are really, truly a relic of their time. They are, like... I think part of the problem is too many MMOs decided that they had to appeal to everybody. The most successful MMOs are the ones that do not care and are only there to appeal to their niche. So, you know, like the old school RuneScapes, the Albion Onlines, like those games do well because they don't want everybody in there. The only MMO I got into was Terra. I played a good bit of Terra as well. I wasn't as into Terra as a lot of the others. Terra had really good feeling combat, I will say. Like, things in Terra felt fun. So it had that going for it. But I feel like too many MMOs decide that they're going to appeal to everyone and then they just water everything down and then it's just not good. And you're like, okay. Or they get so full of like really obvious microtransactions or like pay to win stuff, kind of like Black Desert Online that it just is like no longer really fun. So multiplayer games that were time intensive. What else we got to do? DSL proved with latency being a minimal issue, built throughout big high effort communities. Yeah, like I think it's, you know, it's definitely an experience. I feel like part of it is just that there's too many games. MMOs made the most sense when there were fewer games, and so there wasn't as much competition, so of course you could kind of get everybody to play your game, but there's more competition. There's thousands of games. There's hundreds of games that come out like every month, so it just isn't the same. You can win without paying if you want to spend months grinding after you already get the free stuff. I mean, BDO, the thing that was the most pay to win for me in BDO was the fail stack situation. Like, you could put money into the game to ensure that you didn't dumpster your good items. So that really... Though I will say the BDO, the world channel that told everybody when you failed your role and ruined your items was super toxic but really funny at the same time. So I have mixed feelings about that. Literally had a guy friend me on Steam after a Dota match just so he could continue ranting about how much he hated BDO. He was just in it. He was like, I have to tell someone this. Someone has to hear how I feel about this. He needed you to know. It was very important to him. It was very critical that you know how much he didn't like BDO. By far the funniest friend request. Yeah, it's just like BDO was a new level of like, whoa. I loved a lot. I mean, the soundtrack in BDO, the game was beautiful. Like, I loved a lot of things about the game. The NPC life was like genuinely really fun. But yeah, it was just like, okay, I see where we're going here. I see what the point is. I get it. I see what's happening. I've been enjoying Guild Wars 2 a lot lately. I played a lot of Guild Wars 2 back in the day. My husband still is damaged by fractals, I think. So I think I'm good with Guild Wars 2. Oh, excuse me, Pink Rathian. Don't mind us, ma'am. Enjoy your water break. Enjoy your water break. So, yeah. Guild Wars 2, I feel like there were good things about Guild Wars 2, but I fell off like pretty quickly, I guess. I feel like that would have looked cool if I had landed it, but I didn't, so alas. I keep using the auto ride thing so I can respond to chat. That's what it's for, by all means. That exists so you can talk to the homies. Guild Wars 2 was also OP's first MMO. It's got good things in it, but I played actually a lot more PvP in Guild Wars 2. Hi Rosalia, how are you? I'm doing well, Jordan, how are you? Happy Sunday. We're just doing some cozy hunting. We're just chilling. We're chatting about MMOs. dead eras of games. You know, the good old days, chats. I'm doing good. I'm glad. I'm glad. though? What if I didn't miss, though? What if I didn't miss? But yeah, I played, let's see, what did I play in Guild Wars 2? I played a support ranger, and I played a mesmer. Don't ask me what my mesmer build was, though. That I will not be able to recall. But I mainly played PvP, which was fun. Like, there was fun things about PvP. I enjoyed it in that game. I liked the finishers. I liked the ranked-based finishers, so like someone really good would finish you with like the rabbit finisher. I thought that was very funny. Alright, let me see. Let me go ahead and I need to sharpen because I'm in the green. You coming up, Pick? You are? Nice job. I played RuneScape in the era that old school RuneScape now emulates. Shit is peak nostalgia. Yeah, I did too. That's also the era that I played RuneScape in, and so like going back to old school RuneScape is like super fun. I'm gonna say it's a good time. Also, like, RuneScape really understood the assignment of like people like just having like really chill menial tasks to do. People are a big fan of that. People like chill grinds where they don't have to think too much. And that was a big positive in that game. It was the whole thing. You just have these like nice chill grinds. You have some PvE that's actually kind of intensive. Sir. Oh, I was like, if you come for me, that's gonna be so rude. No! Okay, I actually got my thing off, so it's fine, I guess. That's fine, I guess. Oh my god, this man. My god. Could not see for a second there. I'm glad you're free of the MMO menace. I mean, yes, I am too. I guess the closest thing to an MMO that I have right now is Monster Hunter, which does fulfill a lot of the same requirements. I'm gonna say. But I'm free of a lot of the dumb stuff that comes with normal, traditional MMOs, I guess. I'm happy being free of, I don't know, I don't mind grinding, obviously. I'm happy to grind in games, but I guess a lot of MMOs, I just feel like they don't have a good endgame. I feel like their endgame is really weak. Or there's something like critically wrong in the endgame, so it's like the grind just doesn't feel worthwhile. And a lot of times their grind is just not fun. genuinely. Also, Maggie! Welcome in, welcome in. I will get you a raid shout out in just a second. But welcome in, welcome in. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys had fun. Welcome, raiders. Oh god, okay. Let me not die. I'm gonna like take a drink. I think I'm kind of safe over here. Okay. Let me get Maggie a shout out. What were you guys up to today? Happy Sunday. Got my ass kicked a few times in repo. Oh, listen, girl, that's me too in repo. I gotta tell you. I'm often the first one dead. Hello? Hello? But welcome in, raiders. Welcome in. My name is Rosaldia. Oh god, I am now on fire. I'm a marionette VTuber. I specialize in farming vegetables, like in Story of Seasons, and monsters, like in Monster Hunter. Today we're playing some super fun Monster Hunter World. Going through some of my master rank optional quest backlog. Happy Sunday, Raz. Welcome in, Kios. Maggie, if you have to go get food, a drink, rest, any of that good stuff, by all means, please. Oh, I'm dizzy. Alright, she's up. But yes, if you have to raid and run, please do. Of course, we'd love to have you, but if you have things that need doing, please do them. But thank you for bringing everybody by. I hope you had, aside from, you know, your many deaths in repo, which is also my experience, I hope you had fun in repo. I hope you had lots of laughs. I feel like that's the strength of repo, is lots of laughs. Oh my god, this man he is jumping. No! Don't want to be lit on fire. I don't appreciate that. Thank you, it was a lot of fun. I'm glad. Straw hat looks great on you. You should check out the new features. The straw hats, there's 2 straw hats that come with the VTube Studio update, and they are great, and they're super cool, and yeah, I highly recommend checking them out. A lot of like fun things you can do with like the live 2D objects now. But they gave us a bunch of hats to work with. I'm off to have dinner. Yes, please enjoy your dinner. We will enjoy monsty hunting. Monsty hunties. It would probably help if I faced the right way though. What about that? Also, my god, I don't want earplugs 5, I guess, but I guess maybe I need it. Oh, I also keep using my wrong key bindings. My wild key bindings. Do. Oh, you guys doing turf war? Okay, that jump was kind of unnecessary. Oh my god, dude, I'm in the water. You can't even light me on fire. Rude. And you get, dude, you're getting... Man is getting brutalized by Pancrathian. Oh my god, you lost the turf battle? Now we have to run again? Bro. Okay, no, you're just warming up again? Oh, okay. Okay, that was a pretty good jump. I'll give him that. That was a pretty decent jump. Oh, I didn't know I got knocked by that. Really? I don't really know that I want to get poisoned. Okay, I'm running. We're leaving you alone, ma'am. Oh god. A friend was a middle-level HR counter-espionage agent in EVE. I did not envy his job description. That sounds like a lot. It sounds like being in the office. Oh god. Nope. Nope. Leave me alone, ma'am. I do miss EVE sometimes. I have to remind myself that I'm missing the 5% that was good, not the 95% that was tedious. Yeah, that's fair. I think that's with a lot of MMOs. Like, you remember the best, or like that's the, you know, parts of every game. You remember like all the best bits, and then you kind of like trick yourself into forgetting all of the worst ones. You're like, it wasn't that bad. And then you go back and you're like, actually, it kind of was that bad, though. You forget. Because I remember, like, now that I've been playing through Monster Hunter, like the first Monster Hunter, people that are like, I miss paint pods. I'm like, you miss throwing a paint pod and missing at point blank range as Jan Kutku zooms away at the speed of light? Are you sure? Are you positive? Are you sure that you miss that? You miss feral palicos knocking you over and stealing your shit? Are you sure? I don't believe that. I think you miss that until you have to do it, and then you're like, you know what? Now, you know what? Actually, the way we have monsters tracked isn't so bad. It's just like going back to World and then the monster runs everywhere and you're like, I gotta run around the forest on foot. I miss tediously gathering the mats for potions between every hunt. Exactly, like people are like, I'm like, do you miss that? Do you? I mean, maybe some people do because they enjoy the grind, but you can still do that grind in Wilds. Like, nothing is preventing you from doing that. And there's, you know, bonus things that you can get, like good ingredients that you can get from doing that, but I was a humble drone pilot and logistics guy. My job was to show up, drop off ammo for the gunboats, and then park myself somewhere to perform repairs while my swarm of hornets eats light ships. I'm always in awe of the EVE dynamics. I'm done for now, gotta munch food. Thanks for stopping by, Risa. Thanks for hunting. I appreciate ya. But yeah, I don't think people miss what they think they miss about the old games. I think they miss something, but I don't think that is necessarily true. Alright, let's do Feisty Girl Talk from the Celiana Armory. I've been going bonkers thinking about how I can upgrade your specialized tools. You go out and get me them materials and I'll make sure your tools get a healthy upgrade. Upgrades the health booster upon first completion. Okay, we can do that. Feisty Girl Talk is a great name for a quest. That's a great name for a quest. Alright, quest is posted. Let me munch. Alright. I also miss the feeling of being part of something, because my 4 core was very mercenary, so we'd constantly be doing dirtbag stuff. But that also meant we need a lot of operational intelligence, so we just spend a lot of that time trying to move ships and materials around. Gotcha. That makes sense. Alright. I'm about to ready up. Do. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why my capture net is always like the first thing. Also, that was a stone. Let me pick that up. Oh, I always struggle with these. Okay. Oh, little albino friend. I love that endemic life critter. I forget what they're called. Making my way downtown, walking at my own pace. Oh, okay. Am I going this way? My scout flies were so confident, and then they became unconfident. Let me see. Where are you at? Are you at normal, Rathian? You are, okay. How do I set a waypoint? Tab? Okay. I'm coming. Making my way. Probably should have started in one of the forest spots, but that's okay. Excuse me, Pink Rathian. We're just passing through. Ma'am, we'll be back for you. Okay, I'm here. I'm making my way. Oh my god. Oh, I thought I was blocking that with my shield. Tragic. Tragic. I gotta say, movement in World is kind of wonky. I guess I'm too used to the ability to reposition easily. Oh my god, please. In Wilds. No, not the fire. But yeah, I mean, like, as far as MMOs go, I feel like a lot of people miss the social element, and unfortunately, like, gaming has just kind of changed. Oh my god, if I could not go in there. Gaming has just kind of changed. There's still ways to find, like, good social elements for gaming, but it definitely takes, like, more work, I would say. MMOs, because, like, guilds were such a big thing. In pretty much every MMO, they were kind of like, it was like built in. Now you gotta do a little bit extra in order to get that same vibe. Oh, I was gonna hit her, okay. Oh, you're gonna heal me? Oh, you're not, okay. I thought my friend had a heal for me. Oh, nice, good stagger. I saw that stagger for a sec. The wildest part of Eve was also the community's average age, making it an unusual culture. Yes, that's definitely true. Eve definitely had a much older average age. You ran into a lot fewer kids. Which, again, a different situation to like a lot of games in general. Dad gamers, yeah. It was a lot of dad gamers. Which can definitely be like, I don't know, its own thing. It's exciting to like play with. I mean, I think it's more fun to play games with older gamers because like kids are just not very good at games. Like they don't have the thinking that you need to do a lot of the like hard stuff in games because like strategy is not generally their strong suit. So like it's often, if you find the dad gamers, hold on to those. Because they're more fun to play with. And they're like mature, so they're not gonna have like weird kid drama or struggles. Kids are always getting into some like tussle with each other. Selena can't make it to tonight's off. Her kid has softball. Yeah, that happens a lot though. You just, you know. But also like adults have more like normal schedules, so they actually are able to like schedule things in general way easier. Kids will just like flake out on you. Adults are just as bad as a drama, man. Well, you gotta cull out the ones who are weird drama, who are like emotionally immature. That's just it. You can just be like, no, this one's emotionally immature. We're not taking this one. Not this one. Not today. Well, we took each other out. We both got bopped there. There we go. Nice. Hi, Raz. Happy Sunday. Welcome in, Captain. Happy Sunday to you, too. Hope everything's going well. But yeah, I would say like teenagers, I mean, you can see it even in like the VTuber sphere with all the like Google Docs going around. Like people, I find that people in their early to mid 20s actually maybe have the most drama. They feel very strongly and are often like very convinced that they are in the right and that the best way for them to handle things is to like publicly call people out instead of just having a conversation or just not talking to that person again. That's okay too. You can decide like, hey, I don't like this person, I don't want to interact with them, I'm just gonna move on with my life. Like, I've done that. I've had people that I've met in the past in various online situations that I was like, I didn't like that person. That was a weird vibe. Also, where did our timer go? Oh, there's another one. I was like, where? I'm out here running around, like waiting for the timer. My bee. I was like, why isn't the quest done yet? It's like, well, girl, you have another monster to hunt. Anyway, I'm coming. Albeit slowly. I love it when people I hate get dragged into drama. I hate it when it happens to my peeps. I mean, there's something kind of validating if you never really liked somebody and then, you know, it comes out that they are in fact not a nice person. But at the same time, it's like, man, this is a lot of energy expended when we could have just moved on with our lives. When we could have just moved on. I've met plenty of people that I didn't like or I didn't get a good vibe from, and, you know, I just don't interact with them. We just move on. In fact, on social media, I do a lot more muting than I do blocking, because then they never know that I've, like, muted them, and I just don't ever see any of their stuff. And I just move on with my life, and I'm chilling. Or I just unfollow people. I go and, like, doesn't even mean that I don't like someone, but, like, I'll unfollow people just because, like, you know, the stuff that they're posting or doing is just, like, no longer, doesn't really align with, like, what I'm looking to see. And, like, that's all chill. No harm, no foul. I think people, like, take things too personally sometimes. They're like, oh my god, this person unfollowed me, and that means that they're, like, my sworn enemy. Like, no, they just, you know, don't like what you're posting. That's okay. That's okay. No problem. No, oh my god, I rolled right into that. No! Okay, I tried to go to the side there. I'm getting beat up. Doo-doo. But yeah, I think people just need to either have conversations with people, if people, like, do bad things, or, like, at least from a business standpoint, for instance. Oh, didn't roll fast enough for that. If someone, for instance, if someone owes you a commission and they haven't done any work on it and they've taken your money, just, there's, like, a legal precedent for that. You just you tell them, like, hey dude, you can either get me the thing I paid for, or, like, you're gonna give me a refund, and or we're going to court. Like, that's okay. That's fine. Like, I'm gonna go to my bank, and I'm gonna tell them that you didn't give me what I paid for, and then that's gonna be it. Because, I feel like a lot of what happens, at least with VTubers, is there's a lot of people who shouldn't really be doing whatever they're doing as a business, for various reasons. They're just not mature enough. They don't really know how to handle, you know, doing stuff, whatever it is. Like, if you could be a great artist and you could do amazing work, but if you can't finish things on a deadline, you can't really run a business, unfortunately. There's a lot of people like that. You can't, or at least you can't take commissions. Maybe you can make stuff and then sell, like, only finished products. That's fine. But you can't, like, take people's money and then not ever give them anything, so. And then, you know. Especially, what I see a lot on Twitter is actually artists who accept money for a commission. They don't start the commission, and then they spend the money. They use that money on, you know, bills or whatever. And it's like, dude, you haven't done the work yet. That's not your money yet. They could come back and say that they hate what you did, and, you know, you are providing a product here, so you gotta just be profesh, at least attempt it. So I feel like that's half the Google Docs are people being like, it's also people being too shy. It's a fee, not a loan from the client. Exactly, it's a fee. Also, I mean, at the end of the day, it's not my problem if you work too slow to be sustainable. You could do great work, but if it takes you months to do something, and, that's not anyone else's fault if you did not price your work in a way that is sustainable to how fast you can do stuff. There's lots of people who are really good at something, but they're not fast enough at it to be able to do it professionally. That's super common. That is like part of being in a creative business is the speed element. Or your work being so much better than everyone else's that you can price it such that you can make a living, but that's not always the case. So yeah, I see, oh shit. I didn't realize I was so low. Whoopsie. And if your work takes a long time for whatever reason, just say that. I personally don't mind waiting if it's good. Yeah. I mean, I think it's just a case of I think a lot of people are happy to wait for stuff. They just want communication. They don't mind waiting. There are limits to that, obviously. Like, if you say, hey, I can do this in 2 weeks, and then 3 months later it's not done, bruh, we're gonna have a problem. I mean, it wouldn't even get to that point, but getting commission ghosted is like the fastest way for you to get a chargeback. You can't take people's money and then just like disappear. And honestly, it feels mean, but you're running a business. And when you're running a business, like, it doesn't really matter what's going on. It's nice that your clients are understanding, but they don't actually, like, have to be, if that makes sense. Like, your clients don't have to be understanding. If you miss a deadline, you miss the deadline. They are well within their right to ask for money back, to say like, hey, this wasn't finished within the timeline that, we talked about. And, yeah. And get their money back. That's what happens. I love sites with like Fiverr where they don't get the money until I approve it. Yeah, that is nice. Or like a VGen has been doing that too, that like funds, they hold the funds, so they make sure that you have it. But they don't actually release them until it's done, so that people are not able to just like, because it's actually kind of an art Ponzi scheme. There's a lot of artists doing art Ponzi schemes, not in the investment way, but in that they collect, it's like robbing Peter to pay Paul, is essentially how it works. So you take money, you spend it, before the commission is even started or done, and then you collect more commissions, and like it just ends up with this never-ending list of like people who are on your wait list who have paid you for products that like you haven't actually started. So yeah, I think also just consumers need to be more aware of like what their rights are. If someone doesn't give you the thing that they said that they would, then you are entitled to your money back. It doesn't really matter if they poured 40 hours into it. They're not your employee. You're not actually paying for their time. You're paying for the product. They pay themselves for their time. That's why they're self-employed. They should be pricing it such that if it takes them 40 hours, that's how much, that they're fairly compensating themselves, but that's kind of their problem, unfortunately. It's not really your problem. It doesn't matter it took them double the time. That's on them to have like budgeted that into the situation, the price, so that it makes sense for them. Because again, you're running a business. That's not, you know, it's not like you go to Target and you go to buy a cup from Target and then someone pops up and is like, well, actually, I'm gonna need you to pay double because that took me more time to make. Well, too bad. Found out that someone I paid to do a commission was just using my money to pay an artist and returned with that person's work. Wow. That's wild. So they were taking your money, going to a different artist who I assume did work for less than what they were charging other people, had them do the commission, and then was like passing off that work as their own. Because that's wild. Also, I don't know how you think you're not going to get caught eventually doing that. I guess these people generally just don't care. I guess Southern Camp is fine. We're gonna do a Palomu. The grift is real. The grift do be real. I just went to the actual person, reported them. It was $50 less. Oh my god. Sounds more like a vicious debt cycle than a Ponzi scheme. Yeah, it kind of is, but like, I don't know. I don't even know if it is a debt cycle. It's very strange. I mean, part of it is also, how do I put this? I have found, so being in a position to work a job as unstable as something like commission-based work is a real privilege, right? If you're someone who has experienced, obviously this does not apply to people who cannot work traditional jobs. You know, there's people on disability and stuff who can't work traditional jobs, but for people who are well and can work traditional jobs, it's a real luxury to be able to be like, I'm going to commit myself to a job style that is very unstable. And usually people only do that when they know they have a safety net and they won't just become homeless. The same thing goes for streaming. Streaming is an extreme luxury job. If someone is streaming or is pursuing streaming, first of all, just with the amount of tech that they need to have a high quality stream, suspicious that they don't have at least a decent amount of money somewhere, and also that most people are either wealthy or have wealthy family who can cover them if they get into a bad spot, because very few people are actually like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna roll a dice, and if it goes bad, I'm gonna be homeless for laughs. That's not normally like what people are up to. So I think sometimes some of the questionable behaviors come from, it's a lot of times young wealthy people who, I don't know, haven't necessarily had to interact with the real world that much. Not always, but I have often found that to be the case. A lot of streamers are very well-off young people. Which also creates a weird situation. Where a lot of streamers are actually quite wealthy and a lot of their viewers are not, actually. So it's kind of a strange situation when you think of, you can consider streaming to be kind of like panhandling, fancy panhandling on the internet. fancy busking, perhaps. But in the case where a lot of the people doing the busking are wealthy and their audience is often far less well off than they are. Have you heard my new YouTube channel, Homeless for Laughs, where we enter into shady business models and constantly lose money? I mean, it would certainly be unique, I think. You know? But yeah, sometimes I find the Google Docu situation is a result of young rich people who feel very entitled to various things. And it creates the Google Docu epidemic. I'm also, hold on, I actually have a Raider ride. F. There we go. That way I can use my whetstone. I actually have a mount here. Wow. But yeah, VTubing in particular, like, I don't really know anyone who isn't wealthy who has like $2,000+ hanging around in cash that they can just throw at an artist to make art for them. That's kind of a lot of money that I oh wait, that's not our friend. That is Pink Rathian. I almost just attacked Pink Rathian. Where did our friend go? Oh my god, I'm sorry, Pink Rathian. I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. I got confused for a second. I hate Google Docs. They're just not a great way of handling conflict. Somewhat unrelated, I want to start a YouTube channel called I Hate Milk, while I try various exotic milks and hate them. And rate them. Oh, you know. That sounds kind of fun. I mean, I also hate, I'm a milk hater too, so. I think that could be fun. Rat milk sounds terrible. Pig milk? Awful. Are these things real? I feel like rat milk cannot be real. Oh my god, where are you going, bro? Oh my god. Oh. You guys had an air battle. And our child lost badly. I mean, they are mammals, so it probably is. But, like, who is harvesting that? And for what reason? And is it safe for human consumption? I feel like there's some things that your tummy is not gonna have a good time with. Okay. Also, why is... Hold on, why is this boy not tracked? It's so obnoxious. Doo-doo. Sometimes the scout flies do be not super smart. Milking the rat would be the hardest part. I just have a lot of questions. I don't think you should do anything that's gonna get you sick for views. I'm gonna say the internet clout is like probably not worth it. Like I just don't know. I'm sure one could pasteurize it. Yeah, I just don't know if that's gonna be enough. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if pasteurization will solve all the ills. Oh my god, this child is... Oh my god. Pancrathian, we had her, I had that friend staggered. And now, look what you've done. Where did this friend go? Up? Oh my god. Oh my god. Ma'am, sir, get down from there. Monster Hunter, welcome in, Zero. Hope you're doing well. Happy Sunday. Yeah, we're working on some of my Monster Hunter World backlog. Cute hat, thank you. Figure it's nice and summery. We just had the summer solstice, so you know. You're more stationary when you're spinning in axe mode. For better or worse, in this game. In Wilds, you move, like, around a lot more, so you kind of gotta, like, offset that in various ways, but it means that I'm not used to. Hello? Where are we going? Goodbye. Let me ride, friend. Thanks. So excited for title update 2. I know. I think I'm hoping we get it next week, but we'll see. They keep being like end of June, and I'm like, dude, June is literally right now, so like end of June. Oh my god. Where are you going? Is this the best way? Is this the right way? I don't even know. Did they give the date already? I think it's the 30th. Is it? Oh. Can we not? Oh, he's back. Hello? No! Hello, Momu, please. Oh my god. Sad, gotta wait a little, I know. Unfortunate. Okay, I need to eat. Immediately. Okay, and again, probably. If I could not get hit by stuff, that'd be nice. Oh my god. Get away from me. Brought a few Monster Hunter creator models, figures, and they're so big. I don't know where to put them. Do you have like, you don't have a good bookshelf or something to get them? I've been thinking, like, the figures look so cool, but yeah, I don't really feel like I have space in my house to put them somewhere. Been wanting to buy a good display case for that and all my Gintama figures. It might be the time then. God, that Lumen was annoying. I know. Just towards the tail end when it was just like hovering. That was the worst bit, really. That was the worst part for sure. I got the Valstrax, Malzeno, and Shigaru Magala figures. Ooh, nice. I saw someone posting about the Valstrax recently. And they were a big fan of it, how it turned out. Valstrax and Malzeno are my favorite monsters. Well, that's perfect then. Then you got their sick models to always have them with you. That was the smallest. Oh, a little crown. A little crown baby. Okay, I think I have a bunch of stuff. Complete. Do I have any deliveries? Okay. 1,000-year-old crab. There we go. Okay. I think that was all of them. All right. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna leave these, so I guess we'll move up to the Master Rank 3 stars. What sounds fun? I guess we could just go in order. We'll do a Rathalos to start. Let me go eat. Oh my god. A little buggy. Really want them to make a Jindahad one. Ooh, a Jindahad figure would be so cool. That would be super cool. That would definitely be a fun one. Alright. Quest is up. Oh, you know what? I should probably put more stuff in my box. There we go. Alrighty. All set. Also, I see there's someone in this lobby who I think has just been doing their own quest, so it's a bit odd. I might have to kick after this. I don't really get the point of going to somebody else's lobby and then just like running extra quests. That is confusion for me, I won't lie. Unless you're like trying to get the streamer or whatever to do one with you, but I've got a mission. Alright, I'm making my way. I'm making my way. Real Patrick Star, who are you people kind of behavior. It's kind of strange. It's kind of strange. I'm not gonna lie. It's very like, especially because like there are public lobbies, you know, you can, and there's like groups and stuff, like you can, if you need help with stuff, you can go other places, but it is kind of like, why here? It'd be one thing if we were full, you know, if we were like 4-stacking every single quest and then, you know, there were extra people and it's like, yeah, of course, then that makes sense, but or if it's the squad lobby, like in Wilds, like by all means it's the squad lobby, but when it's like a private lobby, kind of strange. Kind of strange behavior. Because I'm just not sure what the goal is, I guess. Hi, welcome in Diego. Welcome. Oh my god, I'm so far away. I'm coming. Slowly but surely in the rain. Climbing my way. Oh, hello. Oops. I meant to block that. Oh yeah, I need to start, oh god. No! Well, I'm washed out. Bye! Farewell. I guess it's an opportunity for me to, you know, unpoison myself. So there is that. Okay. What is my idiot tail rider doing? The tail riders sometimes they make interesting choices. They make some interesting choices. Oh my god, he got me again from that? He's trying to... He's got like 1 foot on this mushroom. It's posted up. Oh no, he's on the mushroom again. They love, at least he like is a flying critter, so he just kind of landed on the mushroom. That Anjanath like straight up jumped onto the mushroom. I stopped at Rajang and Iceborne. I think that's fair. You know? You gotta go until it feels, you know, if you're not having fun with something. No point in doing it. Okay, nice. Broke the tail. Okay. Oh, Tigrex. Can I get out from you all? Hi. Hello. Okay, you guys can do all that. I'm gonna just, you know, carve the tail casually over here. Tigrex, are you leaving, or we're still doing our thing? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, came in just in time to get hit by stuff. Love that. Rathalos, please. Where are we going? What are we doing, bro? Oh, okay. I guess that's what we're doing. Okay. Let me drink. Alright. Nice job. Put him to sleep. Alright, who wants to hit the bombs? Nice, there we go. I want to get back to it, just need to hang up tenderizing and wall bangs. Yeah, that goes a long way. Goes a long way. Should probably whetstone too. I also kind of hate that scout flies just turn off if you're in combat at all, which is like all the time. You're like, ah, great. I love just running through the forest by myself in the rain. Forgot how much they changed glaive. All muscle memory is actually muscle sabotage. Oh my god, where is this dude going? Rathalos, where are we going? See, people out here being like, I miss running around. Wild is too easy to get to the monster. I don't believe that. You don't miss this. There's no way. You are lying. Also, you can just run on foot in wilds. Fine. Don't use your sacred then. No problem. Nice. Good wall bang. Every time I swap between Monster Hunter and another game, it hecks me up. Kept using Monster Hunter controls in Night Rain, Night Raid controls in Monster Hunter. Yeah, that is definitely a problem. If you have anything that has like a similar control scheme. Bye Raz, have a good rest of your day. Have a good one, Jordan. Thanks for stopping in. Oops. Yeah, see, I hate stepping through that. Kind of sucks. Come back. I do not miss having to try and navigate world's maps to find monsters, especially in the forest, right? I don't believe that. People will be like, no, I miss it. I'm like, no, you don't. You're a liar. You are straight up lying. You haven't been back to world and had to run. See, that's the other thing. A lot of the times they're like, they go back to world, but they have the raider ride. I'm like, well, you're not really navigating in there. Have monsters easier to find in older games than world? Well, yeah, some of that is true. World has some pretty confusing maps, I will say. So where are these scout flies taking me? Feels more like really hunting. You mean sitting in a blind or bluff? Yeah, exactly. Like, you've never gone hunting, have you? I don't know. People will find anything to complain about is really the key. They'll never be satisfied. Also, I noticed the people who were like, this game is too easy got real quiet when AT Ray Dow came out. And they didn't get their A rank times. Suddenly it was silent. And it was like, ah, okay. Okie dokie. I see how it is. Again, like, it's cool. Enjoy the game. It doesn't have to be competitive, but if you want it to be, it will be. Also, y'all don't have to, I don't know if you're waiting for me, you are welcome to start without me if I'm late. Yeah, you all are welcome to hit the thing if you like. Nice, there we go. My only complaint with Wilds is performance, which I think is fair. That is fair. Oh my god. I love the game itself. Just yesterday playing with friends, everyone kept getting disconnected a bunch. That is a shame. That is definitely a shame. Yeah, luckily I haven't had it DC on me too much, I gotta say. It's been pretty okay. I actually haven't had most of the performance issues that most people have had. We do sometimes experience DCs in the group quests, but it hasn't been too bad, but I know that hasn't been everyone's experience per se, so I do think they could definitely use some working on performance issues. Tempted to buy Rise to play on PC. Yeah, I say do it. I mean, I'm gonna play Rise on PC eventually. Once I kind of finish with all the world stuff I want to do, I'm gonna go play Rise and Sunbreak. That is my plan. Will you stream it? Yes, I will stream it. I will stream it. So, we will get hunty groups going in Rise. So yeah, if anyone played it on Switch or whatever and wants to play it on PC, we will be going through it on stream for sure. We might switch it in after Red Dead is done. Either that or some of the Monster Hunter Stories games. I haven't quite figured out what my plan is after Red Dead. I also want to say the temptation to just run around in Red Dead yesterday riding my horse like after we stopped stream was like very high. It was very high. Let me look. Hold on. Do I have a player list in here? What are you two doing? Taku and Pom Pom. Alright. Let me... It's awesome. Glad to hear you're enjoying the game so much. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's been nice. It's like been a nice one to hop into. A good horse game. So glad you're here. You're getting something out of Red Dead. It's fun. The horse bits are fun for sure. I like that. There's other parts of it that I'm like pretty mid on. I do like all the I will say I've been enjoying all the like random events that you stumble upon. Like those are pretty fun to either interact with or not. They just add a good bit of liveliness to the game, which I think is like nice and needed. I think a lot of single player games, even MMOs as well, feel like really dead because the NPCs are just pretty like lifeless. So it's nice to like, I don't know, be riding around and like yesterday we saw that dude get killed by his horse and we were just like, well, damn, alright. We're just partying past. Alright. This one is a secret to a good slice is hunt a glavenus. Some of the newly discovered monsters in the New World have been sighted in other locales. The shift in surroundings will likely have a significant effect on their behavior. Head to their location and investigate immediately. This bro is in the forest. So yeah, I've been having a nice time in Red Dead, despite our performance issues over there. Obi just got back. Gonna help her get all settled in before I continue. Sounds good. Sounds good. Good luck getting settled in. All right. Good. We'll go with just the two of us for now, and then maybe Opie will join us if she's feeling up to it. If not, no problem. No worries if not. All right. Let me go grab a rock. I really need to work on my clutch claw stuff in here. I never remember to do it. Never remember that there's like this whole thing. A whole set of mechanics. Making my way. Favorite weapon added to Iceborne? The wall. Also, welcome in, Zon. Welcome. Alright, I'm here. The wall. The wall's a pretty good weapon. Okay, if I could hit this friend, that would be nice. Me and ledges have some issues. Oh, Nargacuga. This is a private party. My favorite weapon in Rise, Rajang. Okay, can you... Okay, you guys, you're going wild now. Oh my god, Narukuga, can you go away? Please? Or can one of you, like, finish your duel? Can you finish your duel and one of you can win and one of you can lose and then we'll just go on our way? Because, like, currently this is getting drawn out and it's kind of lame. I haven't fought Glavenus a whole lot, so my memory of what this man does is spotty at best. Love that fight on Lance. My husband is a Lance main. He's just an old time MMO tank, so Lance is like his favorite thing in the whole wide world. He loves that thing. Oh, I'm drinking already. I was like, what? Alright, let me sharpen. And then make my way on foot. Okay. Oh, great Jagras. That's not who we're going for. That's not our plan. I do love me. Great Jagras is what a dude. What a bro. I played Lance for a long time. Kind of dropped it in Wilds though, because a lot of mechanics were straight up not working at launch. Yeah, my husband has been hoping that they're gonna like redo Lance, because he said like when things weren't working at launch and then they kind of just reverted it back to like world stuff. He said like it's just like Lance just like didn't really get much like new. So it doesn't, I don't know, it's like not as exciting. He was picking up Gun Lance a bit though, and he was having fun with that, but like Lance is definitely his favorite, so he was kind of sad. So I get that vibe. Lance mains have kind of had a tough time. Wilds was my first time trying Lance. I was having a good time, nothing to compare it to. I mean, I think it's good, like it's like World, but I think it's just Lance mains, like other weapons got a whole lot of stuff that was like different or new for Wild, so if you spent a lot of time playing Lance in other games, I think it feels a little like not as good in that sense. Like you feel it acutely that other weapons got new things and that you're just kind of like, well, we're back to our old tricks. I fully swapped to Switch Axe. Switch Axe seems fun. My friend Kios plays Switch Axe. She we've been meaning to hunt together. She broke her arm in a horseback riding accident, so she wasn't quite up to monsty hunting, as you can imagine. Also, can I these ledges? I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling the ledges that we have over here. Played a lot of weapons on and off. My husband and I, because we're playing We're playing back through Monster Hunter 1, and there's no Charge Blade in Monster Hunter 1, so we've been playing Sword and Shield in that one. Because we switch off, like, every, cart. We just swap the controller. Oh my god. Yo! Great Jagras! Don't do this to me. I was just saying how you were a bro. Don't make me take it back. I hope Master Rank will add some good additions to it then. Yeah, I think it'd be, I'm looking forward to Master Rank. I am looking forward to Master Rank. I think it'll be fun. Alright, we're running after this boy. Excuse us, Great Jagras. Sword and Shield is my main. It's pretty fun. It's not the love of my life, Charge Blade, but it can be pretty fun. Skill issue is my main. Welcome in, Pawn. Skill issue. Fair enough. Lance is paying for its sins in Monster Hunter 1. Maybe that's true. Can I get away with this? What if I don't poison myself? That's like a question I have today. Oh, I thought I rolled through that. Where are my iframes at? Oh, I feel like that should have hit me, but you know what? We take those. Okay, I do need to sharpen though. That's why Capcom will never allow it to be good again. They're like, we saw what happens when we gave you guys that. We saw what happens. No! They actually do that in other games they make, like Street Fighter. Oh my god, okay. Well, I guess I need to drink for a sec. Pardon me. I don't know that I want to fight this man in this tiny tunnel. I don't know that I want to fight this man in this tiny tunnel. Come back! Clavinus, wait! No, sir. Oops. Oh my god. Was that great, Jaggers? Oh my god. Okay. Well, he done. He's dead. Nice. Sorry, buddy. Jaggers is like, nice. Won that fight. Jaggers walks away being like, I'm so good. I'm so good. This is my forest. I'm king here. But I'm happy for Jaggers. I feel like he gets beat up on, so I feel like he deserves to feel good about himself. He deserves good things. He's a chill boy. He's not my favorite. Dodogama is my favorite. But, you know, he's a good bean. There are characters that were so stupid in the early 90s, they pretty much have been a shell of their former selves. They're like, you guys had your time. We're moving on. Never hunt Dodogama. No, he's baby. He's best boy. He's baby. He's dog. He's just out for a walk. Dodogama has never done anything wrong. He's just chilling. He's a good bean. He's a good bean. He just eats rocks. He goes for a walk and he naps. Like, he's perfect. Am I gonna get a lot of shit soon? Why are you gonna go kill Dodogama a billion times? You best not. If he eats my rocks, he deserves the Glock. No! No. Leave him alone. He's baby. I do slay dodos. Oh my god. That's illegal. You're gonna get put on a list. He's got life figured out. He sure does. He sure does. Alright, what do we got next? Okay, we could do... red, but we've done a lot in the forest, I feel like. Feeling a little tired of the forest. I'm already on that list if it's about dodo slaying. Oh no. My boy. My son. Let's do Lavasioth, chief ecologist. While one of our artists was out trying to paint a landscape of the recess, a Lavasioth appeared out of nowhere and attacked. Though he survived the ordeal, his commissioned piece did not. Make your way out there and secure the area so that he may continue his work. Anything for art. We're ready for it. I think Southern Camp is good. I don't know. I don't remember where any of these camps are. I do not recall. Let's go. Is Opie gonna join? Or she's decompressing? Which is totally fine. Whatever works best for her. Alright, we'll go with this crew to start. She can join if she wants. And I see Pon and Taku are doing their own thing over there, which is fine. I thought it was a stranger in the whatchamacallit. Oh no, it's a mining outcrop. She's decomping for a minute. Yeah, that is totally fine. By all means. Also, I probably need to drink a cool drink. Because we are going after this fire boy. I'm making my way. Do. Oh wait, which way was I? Oh, I was supposed to go this way. Again, I'll turn around. Do. There he is. The legendary fish himself. That fish. Yep, there he is. Oops. Luckily, as a fish, he's fairly, like, he's a simple being, you know? I feel like he's a simple man, but okay. There he is. I can barely see what I'm doing in here. Oh my god, he's taking off with lore. Bye, lore. See you later, sir. Oh my god, he's going for Dodogama. No! Not dog. Protect. The dog protection squad. Beat him up, dog. Beat him up. Beat him up, dog. Okay, you kind of beat me up there, dog, but that's okay. I was right in front of him. My B. I don't know why people at Capcom love the fish archetype so much. Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's better than what is it? Septinoth? Is that the dude? The sand fish? I don't like that dude very much. Okay, I'm getting beat up. I really don't like the sandfish. I don't know if it was just like my experience fighting the sandfish was particularly bad. But I'm not a fan. I don't like the fish very much. Excuse me, sir. You mean, Jura can come back and rise somehow made the fight worse. I'm gonna have to look up what that dude's name is. From Monster Hunter 1. I don't think he's come back. Him or his boys. Because there were little ones too. Oh, I thought it was in range. Some monsters should stay forgotten. We should think about them less. I don't think I disagree. Oh my god. Excuse me? I got completely bodied there. Excuse me. Get out of there. He's mad. My god. Lava boy, please. He's like back to the lava. If I never see another Plessy health hip check, it'll be too soon. That's fair. That's fair. No, come back here. All right. Oof. Thought I was gonna get the jump on him, but he got the jump on me. Okay, that was on me. I actually started that frog. Into the wall! Nice. Oh, Azure Rathalos. We're kind of in the middle of something. You could, you know, kind of leave us to it. I think that would be nice. Okay. I guess not. Okay, this is gonna be a lot of fire over here. No. No, they say. Fish, where are we going? Okay. Oh, that was kind of a bold move. I don't know how, like, effective that was as an attack. Oopsie. Well, that one was... well, he's in the air, so I don't know. I don't know. I feel like there were better ways that we could have achieved things. He does like to belly flop. You can kind of see where Uthduna gets it from, you know? You can kind of... you can see the vision. Okay. Oh my god. Friends, please. Let me live. Can you guys finish your turf war? I'd go as far as to say you hate Uthduna. She's just a lady, though. She's just chilling. Because I can't see anything, takes up the whole screen. Okay, okay. I can, you know what? I can understand that. I understand your pain. So, I'm gonna say, at least in that, yes, I understand. I get it. I am now in green. Just doesn't feel fun. That's kind of how I feel fighting Gormagala in a hallway. I'm like, I can't see what's happening. Alright, now that I'm in sad Greenland, honestly, let's sharpen. They really need to let Blind Baby Boy fight in wide open spaces. I feel like he's more dangerous when he's in the hallway, so I get the vibe, because he is terrifying when you can't see where he's going. He is scary. Oh my god, Dog is back for more! Dog was like, how dare you come for me when I was on my walk? You vile beast. He's coming. They're adding him into other map locales. Yeah, like, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. It'll be interesting to see that fight when we get to fight him in more space. Sir. He's so wiggly. No, I thought I was rolling through that. Like, he can pop up in the ruins and it's a lot better. Yeah, that is cool. That is cool. I think I fought him there like once or something. A lot of people I know don't like cliffs, but I kind of think cliffs is like an interesting deviation from the snow map. Like, I like that it's kind of like condensed and small, and I mean, I don't love fighting in hallways, but it is harder to avoid stuff when you're fighting in hallways. And on tiny bridges and stuff. I do think there's something to be gained from fighting on maps that like force you to play a little differently. Because you're in this like tiny little area. Alright. Nice. Alright. It's artificial difficulty at that point. Yeah, but I don't mind artificial difficulty at some points, though. It's good practice. It's good to get your skills up. I don't mind it. I also like that, like, it's nice to have a map that is, like, drastically different, that doesn't have a lot of wide open spaces. That is very narrow and stuff. I don't mind that. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. We've been going for about 2 hours and 40 minutes. It's a video game, it's all artificial. Also true. So I'm getting a little peckish. So I might pause to get food, to like stop to get food. Whilst it's in such a weird spot, I don't see the game getting better. Nah. It's gonna be great. We haven't even gotten a master rank yet. And the AT raid out fight was lots of fun. I can't wait to see more arc-tempered apexes. Thanks for the hunt. Same. Thank you guys for hunting with me. Thanks for hanging out. Let me go ahead and swap screens. Let's go over here. But thank you guys for chilling with me today. I appreciate ya. We are gonna be back at 4 p.m. Eastern, so in about 2 hours and 20 minutes on Irium. We're gonna be making some new alerts for our streams. I kind of want to base them off of Monster Hunter, like the stickers. So if you guys have any favorite stickers that you think would work well for alerts, you should definitely send them to me. Put them in the Monsty Hunty channel of the Discord. But yeah, we're gonna be back on Irium, which is a mobile VTubing app. So we're gonna be in there for, I don't know, like a couple hours, I think, doing some art, listening to some music, chilling, hanging out. And as far as gaming streams are for next week, so I have, things are gonna be a little bit different. The schedule will be posted up later today, like after our Irium stream, but essentially we're not gonna have our normal Sunday stream because I have to go be at a bridal shower. So I think we're actually gonna do Monster Hunter on Thursday night. However, I don't know that Title Update 2 is gonna be live at that point, so we might just be back in World again. So yeah, we will see Title. We'll be back in Wilds when Title Update 2 hits and we've got more stuff to do. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. It's always lovely to do hunts with everybody, chat about monsters, all that good stuff. Let me do a quick check and see if anyone we know is around on the good old Twitch that we can go say hello to. Summer event. Yeah, the summer event's gonna be here. It's gonna be so exciting. It's gonna be hype. Also for Irium, there's a brand new event starting on Tuesday on Irium, which is a collaboration with Animate LA, and we're taking part in it. So we're going to be doing a fun like video game quiz show on Tuesday at probably around 7 p.m. Eastern. There's going to be a few categories. It's going to be box art, soundtrack, and then like general, trivia stuff. So I think that'll be a fun time. So if you want to come test your video game lore and your knowledge there, you are welcome to do so. Let me see. Ooh, I see Sihu. Let me see if Sihu is sticking around. I don't know how long she's been going for. Oh, she's been going for like 3 hours. So she might be done very soon. Let's see. Who else could we go say hello to? I'm checking around. I feel like most folks are been going for a hot minute. Oh, we can go say hello to Juniper. Juniper's doing some Stardew Valley. I don't know how far she is in Stardew. She has a lot of money though, so maybe quite far. So yeah, let me go get that raid started. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. First raid message is for subscribers. Second raid message is for everybody else. We're gonna go say hello to Juniper, who is farming, doing a different kind of farming, some vegetable farming, some fruit farming. Though, she could be farming slimes. You never know. As always, before we go, let's make sure we do a great big stretch. Make sure you are an uncooked shrimp if you must be a shrimp. Make sure you get a sip of something, doesn't matter what it is. Something is better than nothing. Is that the Elden Ring jar? It sure is. It's our pot friend. It's the Elden Ring pot friend emote. Our favorite. But let's make sure that if you're like me and you need to get something to eat, I hope it's very tasty. If you need to get some sleep, I hope you have lots of good rest and only have good dreams. Let's make sure that our jaws are nice and unclenched and our brows are unfurrowed. We're gonna go say hello to Juniper playing some Stardew Valley. As always, thank you guys so much for all the lurkers, all the chatters, all the hunters. I appreciate you guys, all the new cottagers, all the old cottagers. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me as we did a little Monster Hunter World. Got some more stuff done on my to-do list. And as always, I hope you all have an excellent rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, and hopefully get to see you guys again very, very soon.